We are live. Welcome everybody to another episode of Pages from Rock Bottom. I'm Matt.
I'm Kim, and tonight's episode is 25 years lost, 6 years found with.
Big Meech.
I think he's been waiting all week to do that big mooch.
No, that's right. No, that's right.
Welcome, Sean. How are you?
I'm doing better, but I'm here. Uh, it's just great you guys had me on. I'm a lot of gratitude for the privilege to speak to you guys today. And I miss you guys a lot.
Oh, we miss you. You're like so far away, but you're so close. You know?
Hey,
No doubt.
when Kim started making the videos, Mom was like, "Was he at your wedding?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "He made the beans, right?" I was like, "Yep, that's Meech."
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't
Make
give that
the.
recipe to a lot of people, but I gave it to Mama.
Yeah.
Send my love to her.
Yeah, she's probably watching. Hi, Sharon.
Yeah, super watch.
Yeah, she's probably watching. All
Okay.
right, Sean, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from.
I was born 1985, Norfolk, Virginia. I grew up there till I was about 8, and then we moved to Jackson, Ohio. Had a great life in Jackson. Had a great life in Virginia. Started off really rocky in Jackson, and that's when shit started getting bad for me.
Yeah.
Uh, you know, uh,
Sharon said hi. Becca said hello.
so but all in all, like I wouldn't change really nothing that's ever took place in my life. It's made me who I am today. You know.
So, what was life growing like? What was life growing up like? Growing up with your family, school, and early influences.
In Virginia, it was amazing. We had not a lot more family there. It seems like we was closer to family there. We had all my mom's brothers and sisters down there. Uh, when we moved to Ohio, it was more around dad's family. Uh, but both of them was really, really good experiences. You know, uh, we had an amazing life in Virginia. When we moved to Ohio, we struggled. Dad didn't have a job. We was broke. We started from the very, very bottoms again. So I hated it. I didn't want to move up here. Uh, and then addiction kind of took place at a very young age for me. You know,
What age was that?
5, I had my first drink.
Oh, dang. You said
Uh,
5?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. That's a
yeah, my
very,
parents.
very early age. I don't think I started that early. I think I started around like 9, but
Oh, I used to sneak out in the garage and get in Mom's wine coolers. I just blame the
So
older ones.
5. Ooh,
are you okay?
yeah, got me. 5. 5. It was New Year's Eve. My parents gave it to me. Uh,
Mm.
I like that feeling, so I started. Shortly after that, I started stealing their alcohol. You know,
Oh,
so yeah, you know,
5 years old.
yeah.
I remember growing up seeing it though, because both of my parents were raging alcoholics, and then my dad was a alcoholic drug addict. So,
Yeah.
like from a very early age, I was introduced to it, but I don't think it was anything earlier than 9 for me. Fives. I just blew my mind, Sean. Thank you.
So, besides like them giving you that first drink, was there any experiences or challenges that kind of set the stage that led to your substance use?
Uh, I mean, the early addictive memories that I have was the first thing I was ever addicted to was my dad's Harley Davidson.
Oh,
Mm.
Uh, like he had me on the gas tank at like 10 years old, bro.
mm,
So by the time I was 2, The time I was 2, my dad literally couldn't start his bike in our garage down in Virginia. He would have to push it like a mile down the road,
Yeah.
and I could still hear it fire up. So I'd grab my leather coat and my helmet and jump on my bike and chase him down before he
Yeah,
got it warmed up just to get on the back of it. Like
Yeah.
couldn't go
that
nowhere by himself.
that's my earliest addictive behaviors, you know, because nothing else mattered. I wanted to be on that bike. I wanted to be with him, and I just didn't care, you know. So I've traced my addiction back to that's when it started, like me and that Harley, and now I found drugs and alcohol later in life to have those same feelings, you know, that same rush.
Hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I can relate to that in so many ways. You know what I mean? The chaos of just every bit of it can relate to it.
Yeah.
So you spent 25 years using. Can you describe what daily life looked like during that time?
Fucking mess. Uh,
You said,
when it got real bad, I mean, we all start out like dilly and dabbling, and like I had old timers coming to me when I was young, like Sean, bro, you better quit. Like you're gonna get bad, and I never thought it was gonna happen to me. You know,
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people when they hear these words come out of my mouth can relate to that. You
yeah,
know, like but like 5 got my first drink. By the time I'm 7, I'm full on stealing dad's alcohol. 8, I smoked my first joint. Uh, 10, 10, first Percocet. I thought that was my first love. At 13, I did an Oxycontin, and fuck, it was raps, bro. I was in,
yeah.
you know, and I was 13, 14, fully addicted to Oxycontin, like all through school. Uh, I was lucky enough to graduate school because I didn't want to go do my GED later or nothing like that. So I did pretty good in school, but I did have a huge OxyContin addiction through that time, you know. And
How did you function?
I worked the system. I figured out when we moved to Ohio, they switched the way they grade people,
Yeah,
and I questioned my teacher on it a lot. So I figured out that I could do absolutely nothing the first semester and then come in and work my ass off the second and pass the first part of the year, and then I could do that the third and fourth too. So I slept the first semester, didn't do a fucking thing, and then the second semester I did every everything I could and extra, you know.
Yeah.
So manipulative, even
yeah,
at
for sure.
fucking first grade, you know.
I think, I think we learn manipulation that when we're just children, we
Yeah.
can figure out, like with our parents, what we can get away with and what we can't get away with, or what we can use to get what we want from one
Yeah.
parent against the other.
Oh yeah,
Unless you grow up with just one parent, but you learn manipulation at a very, very, very young age.
for sure.
Very young age. But you just learn how to use it better as you grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Or at least your crazy brain makes you think you do, you
It
know?
does.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
does. Makes you think that you're the best manipulator in the world, but really you look crazy in some instances anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think kept you in a cycle of addiction for so long?
uh, like my parents, well, I never seen it when I was a child. It took many years later in life to find out. Like my parents were addicted to drugs back when we was in Virginia, super hard drugs, but they never did them around us. They would always let us go stay with family when they had their big parties and stuff like that. But then when we moved to Ohio, they kind of got off of them. Kind of drinking and marijuana became the thing, and then just the people we hung out with. My mom got serious sick, was on pain pills. I was already introduced to OxyContin, and I knew they was way better than the one she was on. So I kept nudging her to talk to her doctor to get OxyContin, which it worked, you know.
Yeah.
And then Dad fell 35 feet at work and fucked his back all up, and he was already on Percocets before that, and we got him on OxyContin. So they fueled my addiction, and I fueled theirs,
Right.
Makes
and we
sense.
stayed stuck in that madness because of it. And then I kept my everybody in my circle, I kept them connected to doctors who would write them the medicine, because I knew all the doctors that would write medicine. So
Yeah,
there
and
was a,
back then they were pumping it out.
Yeah.
yeah, there was
Because
a
they,
network. There was a
yeah, for
network,
sure.
but I knew all the doctors, so I was getting my dad's friends doctors. I was getting family members doctors. I was keeping them their doctors, and like I fueled their addiction, and they fueled mine.
Uh-oh. Oh, there he is.
Sorry,
Said,
my
oh
son
no.
just tried to call me.
Oh, it's okay.
So that kind of that fueled the madness, you know, and that kept the madness going until like my mom passed away 2018. uh 2019 I came into recovery. And then while I was in recovery, like Dad was still doing his thing, you know.
How was that when you were in recovery and your dad was still using?
That was tough. Like I looked over a few of your questions, but I didn't read them all. I wanted to do it all a cappella off the top of the dome, straight from the
Yeah.
heart. That's the best for me. I don't want to read shit and recite it. Like,
Yeah.
uh, that was tough. Uh, my dad was not only my best friend, but I was his best friend. And even though we was way sick with our disease and our addiction, like I know he still loved me and I still loved him. So when I first when I got released from jail, they furloughed me to go home. I packed up some clothes, and he was trying to get me to run to a buddy's house and hide the fuck out. And I was like, no, bro, I'm tired of being hunted. Like, I'm gonna go lay it down, do what they want me to do. Then I'm coming home and doing what I want to do. You know, that was the plan. Like, and they wouldn't give me a ride. My probation officer, nobody would give me a ride home. So I had to walk home that day in a t-shirt and a fucking pair of Jordan shorts in the
Just
middle of fucking winter.
yep.
What?
Yeah, but they made sure when that hour was up to be in my driveway to pick me up to uh to take me up there to meet. And it was crazy. Like the whole time in jail, they was telling me I was going to Mended Reeds. Before I left jail, I still thought I was going to Mended Reeds, and Mended Reeds actually didn't show up, which I'm very thankful because I knew how to get dope at Mended Reeds facility.
Oh,
I
yeah.
already, I already knew walking in. I was like, "This is gonna be sweet."
No wonder you're like, I'm going to go lay it
Yeah.
down.
And
Yeah.
then a white SUV pulls up, and I'm like, "Who are you with?" And they was like, "TRC," and I was like, "I don't think I'm supposed to be going with you." And they was like, "No, you are." So they switched up. I went to the recovery council. I went to Ed's place, and I'm very thankful for that. Early on, I did not like it. Um,
I don't think anybody likes treatment at the very beginning.
so
I,
it wasn't my decision to come, and I did not support it at all.
Yeah.
I sat out there freaking waxed out of my mind one day arguing with my probation officer for like 2 hours that I didn't need treatment, you know.
yeah. Every
And
reason why you didn't need it.
I'll never
and
forget the day they dropped you off at Ed. You walked in. I looked at Brandon. I was like, man, this dude's gonna run, bro. I was like, he ain't gonna stay. Oh, shit.
I did. I stayed, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Look at you now.
I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. It took me 60 days to actually. It's like 58 days before I actually wanted recovery, man.
Same. It
You
was,
know.
yeah,
And then even after that, it was still a lot of ambivalence. You know, should I stay? Should I go? Do I really want this? But like, I took my first, hell, my first visit that my dad had there. He come up there with his pockets loaded full of dope, bro, like fucking loaded. And then I took my first 8 hour pass because they jerked my 4 hour visit the next week. So I took my 8 hour pass and I went home. And as soon as I walk in, everybody in the house is getting high, some form or fashion. There's people there that I don't even know, right? So I was totally fucking uncomfortable. I was totally pissed off. And I said hi to everybody, and I literally said hi to everybody, and I walked straight out my front door, and I walked over to my front porch, and I sat down on the porch, and it took me about 40 minutes to get home from meds and 40 minutes to get back there. So I had about 6 hours on that front porch where I just sat alone. Nobody called, nobody checked on me,
mm,
right? And that was like my one of my first come to Jesus moments with recovery.
mm,
Like,
awful.
Mm.
if I come back here, I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
First, I'm gonna die a spiritual death, and then I'm gonna die a physical death. You know,
yeah.
that's how it works. Like, so I went back that Sunday, that Monday morning. I was out in the parking lot waiting on my case manager to come up, and as soon as he pulled up, I said, "We need to go to your trailer." He thought I was leaving, thought I was bouncing out the program, and I was like, "No, bro." He's like, "I need every transitional paper you got, bro. I can't go home." He said, "What happened?" I said, "You know, I ain't gonna tell you that. You know, I ain't."
Yeah.
So we started filling out every transitional paper we could, man, and that that started my next phase in recovery. You know, like, and it's amazing. It's amazing now, but like,
Wasn't back then. They were starting off. It never
you
is,
know,
I don't think.
and
So
then
working,
that wasn't my plan. That wasn't my plan with my father, so that pissed him off. That
um,
hurt him. He felt like he was losing his best friend. So I had to set some hard boundaries after that. Like,
Mm.
hard boundaries.
and
Good boundaries are something else
and
sometimes.
what I learned, they was hard ones I had to set on myself, but I also had to set on him.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
like, and that was June. I moved to transitional June, and by July I quit going home for pass because I was noticing I was going home happy and I was coming back to sight fucking miserable,
Yeah.
Mm,
completely miserable. Like, and I related that experience through recovery to my addiction because when I was happy, I had dope. And when I was completely miserable, I fucking didn't.
yep.
So, what became my new dope was my recovery. What became my new withdrawal was going home. So, I had to cut that out of my fucking life. Right. And I
Yeah.
quit going home, at least for 48-hour passes, I could not do. The house was a mess, a shit show, all that. Dad was saying he wasn't getting high. Bro, come on now.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
used to piss me off because I never lied to him and he never lied to me, and then I was seeing that side of him, so that was super aggravating to my soul and my spirituality. So I had to cut it out, and then I got to a point where I would go home, but on my terms.
Yeah.
My dad got a huge check the first week of the month. He got a huge check the third week of the month. Second week he was broke. The fourth week he was broke. Guess what? He was withdrawing and sick. He wasn't lying to me that he was high when he wasn't. So I started going home the second week, popping in for an hour or two, cooking something, taking it to him, making him smile a little bit, making him laugh. And then I'd roll the fuck out. But that's what I had to do for myself, for my recovery, and to still show my father the love he needed from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you don't mind me asking, how are they doing today?
Uh, my brother's found recovery. He's got multiple years now. He found it. My father passed. This is crazy. My father passed the day before I had my son, my firstborn son, his first grandson. 4/27/21. Dad died at 12 o'clock p.m. the same day we was going to have gin induced. Uh, we still go. I ain't at the phone. I lost my shit. I said, no, Dad died for a reason. Something good's got to come out of the day.
Yeah.
Uh, so we go to Portsmouth at 2. We have her induced, and she has Jackson 12 o'clock on the 28th, you know.
Yeah.
And he come out, he wasn't breathing at first. He had to be put in the incubator. He had a rough first couple days, but he pulled through and he made it, you know. So, it's crazy.
I've been there. I've been there with having rough pregnancies. And thank God, and I'm sorry about your father.
You know, that was a rough one. We had a few months before that in December. I was working as a tech for TRC, and I got a call. They thought Jackson was going to be born with trisomy 18 or trisomy 19,
Hmm.
where like kids that are born with that disease don't make it a year, and they're usually in the hospital living a miserable life. But we went and had a bunch of tests done and found out it wasn't that later on. You know, the the shit that I battled since coming into recovery is kind of more crazier than the shit I dealt with
Yeah.
in addiction, because it was fueled by my bad choices. You know, like I lost my dad, I lost my aunt. My son was diagnosed with that 2 months after a relapse at transitional that nobody knew about. I relapsed October of 2000. Not October. I relapsed. I relapsed in October at transitional. December 2019, my family home burned down. I was sitting in the gas station I worked at with liquor and everything around me, and as you guys know, being in Pike County, you can pick out the drug addicts pretty easy down there. You know,
Absolutely.
I knew every one of them, not on a personal matter, but I knew they was doing something. So I got the call. I was at the gas station that day, and I got the call from a friend that lived in my town saying my house is on fire. They're rushing your brother to Cincinnati's burn unit, and nobody knows where your dad is.
Mm.
Wow, bro, trifecta right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get off the phone. I call my dad a few times. He don't answer. My first call was uh, counselor that worked on site. It was Justin.
Mm.
I called him before I even called my sponsor, and we talked for like an hour walking around that store. And this was a Thursday, and I said, "Bro, are you gonna be at work tomorrow?" He said, "No, I took the day off." He said, "What time you supposed to be there?" And I said, "I'm gonna be up there at 8 o'clock." He said, "I'll be there," and that changed that changed some more of my thinking in recovery. A man who took a day off to be with his family is driving up to work an hour away or whatever he lived away to meet me,
It's
and
important.
he was there. He was the first person I seen when they opened up the bus doors and let me out. He gave me the biggest fucking hug of his life. I cried. He cried. Then we sat on the picnic table smoking and talking, and that helped me get over of holding on to a lot of people that wasn't worth holding on to. Because when you come through recovery, there's a few people you'll get rid of, few numbers here, right? It took me like 7 phones to get rid of them all coming through to keep it a buck. That's what it did. Like I rid of a few, and then I get a new phone, get rid of a few more. But there was always a few I was holding on to, right? Reservations.
Absolutely.
And that helped me cancel them out because the man didn't have to do that. The man didn't do it for no reason for himself. He did it for me,
Yeah.
and it showed me something different, and it helped change a lot of my thinking, man. And it helped me get rid of everybody I didn't need to get rid of, who wasn't who wasn't cheering for me in my new life or wanted the best for me. So it helped me get rid of the last few reservations that I had, and it showed me something different, man. Because he didn't do it for props. He didn't do it for, hey, I'll do this for you, you do this for me. Nothing like that. He did it just to be there and make sure I was all right. And
Aw. It's
that's
good to have
amazing.
those people in your life for real, like connection. I just said that to Matt, like that. He's just a selfless person to come and be there for you and support you in your time of need.
Yeah,
We need more people like that in this world.
we do. We
We do.
definitely do, man. I'm very
You know,
thankful for that.
in early recovery, it's hard to even imagine that that's possible, right? We're skeptical about everybody. Like everybody has some kind of motive.
Yeah,
And
the end around. I'll do
Yeah.
this for that. Like
the
there
first
wasn't.
time you experience true selflessness from somebody, I mean, I think it's a spiritual awakening for all of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It makes you want to be a better person.
for sure, man. And I've thanked him for it many times since then, But like, if I live to be 200 years old, I'll never forget that day, and I'll never forget the feelings and how it started changing. Because like, it's you come into recovery, it's not a psychic change. Wham, you're done, you're clean, everything's good. Like up
It'd be
here, it
nice,
takes a
wouldn't it?
fucking while, bro. It takes a while.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
It would be nice though. It would be nice if it worked like that, but it don't work like that. You
no,
know what I mean? And
no,
just little acts of kindness like what he did, definitely does help you change your perspective and look at things through a different set of glasses because it shows you that there is kind people out there that doesn't want something from you. So it's good that you had people like that.
for
You had
sure.
it too, didn't you?
Yeah.
And Matt always talks about him too.
Yeah.
He's a he's still one person I know, even though we haven't talked since the March. Like if I need something, I know if I call him, he's not gonna hesitate to answer.
Yeah. Yeah, he's one of them old souls like even not talked to for years, and you pick up the phone and it's right where you left off. Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, like nothing's changed. Not like we need more people like that. Like, you know, we need more people like that.
So now 6 years later, what has recovery given you?
It's given me it's given me a life that I'm actually proud of. It's given me myself. Uh, like it's gave me a higher power that I can always count on when the chips are down because I know he doesn't give me nothing I can't handle. In the moment, it might feel like I can't handle it, but if I keep doing what I've been doing these last 6 years, I'm gonna walk through it. You know, it's gave me my beautiful wife. It's gave me 5 beautiful kids. It's gave me a beautiful home. most of all, it gave me me.
Ooh, there it
Finally,
is.
I finally found out who the fuck I really am and what I really want. Excuse my language,
It's okay.
but that's something that's very passionate to me that I feel in my heart, and like God, recovery, family, man, that's what it is. Like, and in doing so, I found myself. You know,
Yeah, for
uh,
sure. Somebody must taste chicken on my hands or something. I have a
you know, such a cutie.
yeah. How has your perspective on life changed since getting sober?
Well, today I actually want to live. You
Oh,
know, back in addiction. No, I struggled with suicide. I struggled with not living. Uh, I didn't I didn't give a fuck about myself, and I didn't give a fuck about anybody else. Just to put it out there, that's how it was. Like, you know, uh,
yeah,
like today I actually care about others and I want to help others. That's a huge part of my recovery. Uh, Working in this field, but not only if I wasn't working in this field, that would still be a part of it. You know, because one, I'm a sponsor and I sponsor people. You know, two, I work in this field as a case manager, as you guys know, and I help others every day I can. Like, but I feel like even if I wasn't in this field, I would still find ways to help others. You know, so whether that's donating to schools or families, or like Christmas is coming up, so a big thing that we do is usually draw a couple names off the Walmart Christmas tree and get those little kids some gifts, you know.
oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, you know. my
I never
dad
even thought of that.
my dad had a toy drive. He was in a uh, a biker thing, and we did a toy drive every year as kids. Even through his addiction, uh, he uh, he was an Elks member, and he started feeding the vets at Chillicothe Hospital. So we go down there twice twice a week, or no, twice a month, and stop in and talk to them, check on them, feed them McDonald's hamburgers one time, and
Yeah,
the next week or so we'd feed them Giovanni's pizza, you know. So even through his addiction, like there was a lot of good, you know. So now I carry those life lessons into today. You know?
How did you rebuild relationships or repair damage caused by addiction?
ooh,
Well, I mean,
that's a great question.
I worked the steps of AA. That's helped a lot, you know. But like I tell anybody, like I made a lot of personal amends to people, but the greatest one I've ever made was not with my words. It was from my actions and getting up and showing them that I was different.
Yeah.
Because they heard all that shit before.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. I'll never. And then right back to it, I went. So they didn't want to hear it. They wanted to see it. So I feel like the greatest amends I've ever gave anybody is the 11 amends I make every day to myself. Getting up and doing right and living right and showing them, you know, that this old boy from Jackson County, who everybody counted them out, can do something fucking different.
Yeah,
You know? Like,
yeah. That's big because it's a big motivation too. Because a lot when people doubt you, you use that as motivation. I know I used to. I still do sometimes. You know what I mean? Because people are like, "Oh, she's never gonna, ever gonna amount to nothing." Even though she's sober, she's still not gonna amount to nothing. But
you know,
I know better. I
I
know who
do
I am.
too.
I know what I am. I know what I'm capable of.
Yeah,
Just like you do, Matt. Just like Matt does. You know what I mean? Like we all came through it for some reason,
yeah,
right? And we all have a purpose, even if we haven't fully found what that purpose is yet. Um, we're here to do something great.
yeah.
for sure.
For sure. I was voted most likely to die in my senior yearbook. You
And that's, I'm not look at you.
know? you know?
That's insane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Like, and they, I mean, to be honest, if I analyze that thought that they had, they're not wrong. By all counts, I should have. You
yeah,
know, by all counts, I should have. The way I was living and running and gunning, I shouldn't be here, man. Something greater kept me here for something. You know,
absolutely.
so
Definitely have a purpose. We have some comments here. We have a Michael Meacham that says, "That's my brother Sean. You're amazing." Shout out to Michael. What's his last name? Andy what?
I guess it's Jen's family, something.
Jackie here,
There you go. Yes, I love you, Sean.
it's my
And then
brother-in-law.
Montana said, "Hi y'all, hey y'all, hey." And then
My brother said,
fuck
fuck 'em.
them. Must have been something he heard. He's just like, fuck them.
And everybody's likely to die.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
Fuck. Oh man. Shout out to everybody who's leaving comments, like, share, follow our page. But give a shout out to Sean. I lost my my train of thought for a second.
You'll have a,
Yeah, we did this one right.
yeah.
He repaired relationships. You've got, you lost 25 years. You've gained 6. Not only gained 6, you've gained yourself, a family. Probably
Yeah.
didn't think he was ever going to have a family. Jen said, "I'm so proud of the man you are, Sean."
Ooh.
Yeah. Sorry. I know you were about to. Yeah.
Yeah,
It always hits you hard when it comes from somebody that you love and adore.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that. We're gonna have a big cry fest here. Because I'm proud of every one of us. Realistically, like we've all come so far. You know what I mean?
For sure. For sure.
It's so rewarding to me because like you're another person. Like it doesn't matter how long we go without talking. Like I know if I call you, there's not a doubt in my mind that
Yeah.
you're gonna take how much ever time it needs to get this
Yeah.
fucked up head of mine together. You know what I mean?
That's
I don't know
right.
how many times a transitional or whatever it was. I'd be flipping. I'd be about to lose my shit, and Sean be like, "Come smoke with me, buddy." You know what I
Walk outside.
mean?
Just give me a chance. Just give me a chance.
And you never thought in a million years you were going to be that voice of reason for somebody. You know what I mean?
that
Yeah,
that goes both ways. Like I looked, Matt, I've never really voiced this to you, but when I first got in the house, I looked up to you big time, bro.
Hmm.
You know, and you went another route, and I was very thankful that you came back into my life when you joined TRC, man.
yeah.
You know,
It
like
was about all bad for me,
you
bro.
know, like I'm very thankful for you and where you've come, but not only the way you helped me when you came back, man. Like you know,
Yeah,
like
it's
so.
awesome, man. We got to see each other completely broken and watch each other build our lives into something beautiful and something we prayed for. You know
Yeah,
what I
for
mean?
sure.
For sure, you know, like watching you two being at your guys' wedding was another truly amazing day, not only in your guys' life, but the gratitude I have for being invited and getting to enjoy that moment in my life. You know, I feel like with recovery, right? It wasn't my greatest choice because I didn't want it, right? But the greatest choice I ever made was believing in myself,
Hmm.
staying when everybody thought I was going to leave, right? then later in life was the day I took the chance with my wife,
Oh,
and building that truly amazing relationship that we have together. Like, so recovery's brought me a lot,
mm.
and I owe it a lot, and I'm gonna fight for mine and other people's every fucking day.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Shout out to Jen too. And thank you. It was a beautiful wedding. You guys have a beautiful life together. She's a beautiful person inside and out. If y'all don't know her, that's Sean's wife. Shout out to her. And then Chrissy Morgan says, Jennifer Meacham, I'm so proud of both of you and your family. I love you.
Yeah.
And then Jen said, right back at you, Meacham. All right. So are there habits, routines, and support systems that have been essential in your recovery?
Can you repeat that one more time?
Are there like habits, routines, or support systems that have been essential to your recovery?
Yeah. Yeah. Family, wife, friends,
Job.
sponsor,
Yeah.
uh,
It's been
sponsor.
a long time.
God rest his soul. I lost him too in recovery. You know, I'm very, very thankful for that man, counselors, case managers that I'm still connected to. Uh, like uh, a lot of the staff that I went through recovery with are still big supporters of me, and they become part of my team, from housing supervisors to techs to counselors, and I might not talk to them every day or anything like that, but you know, the things that I've learned and passed on to them, I put that to active use in my life every day. You know, my sponsor, yes, uh, God rest his soul. I miss him. Uh, that was a tough one, losing him, man. The things he taught me along the way, uh, like his big thing was, if a group asks you to speak or to come help, who's helping others or has helped you, you do that.
Mm.
He was AA, but he said, I don't care if it's NA, Al Anon, Nar-Anon, uh, the March United, for instance, right?
Yep.
If they need your help and you can help, go do it, you know? And I thought about that a lot today. You know, I'm sick, I don't feel good, but like, you guys are helping others, you guys have helped me, you guys mean a lot to me, you
Aw.
know? And so I said, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give it my best shot, you know.
Yeah. Big Meech.
So another thing I'm very thankful for, right? Coming through the years that I came through recovery, uh, I was I came through. COVID hit, but I said, what can I learn from this,
Oh,
right? Because I was going to 5 or 6 meetings a week when COVID hit, and then there was none. My
none.
spon- my sponsor Jim Bob was a social butterfly, and he
Oh yeah.
loved meetings. So when COVID hit, me and him was close. I was calling him a few times a week, but when COVID hit, I started calling that man every day,
Mm.
right? Because it hit him different than it did me, you know. And I said, "What can I learn from this?" And what I took from it was, if the world of meetings was to shut down tomorrow, Sean Meacham could still stay sober,
Mm.
Mm.
right?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, for sure.
You know. So I'm very thankful for that. You know, I still go to meetings. I'll meet my sponsees there when they come up and all that. But like, it's not a huge part of my life today.
Yeah.
You know? But I've come to a point and understanding of my recovery. I know when I need one. I know when I need to reach out to somebody. I know when I need to talk to somebody. I know the steps I need to do to keep me from going down the roads that I used to go down. You know?
That's self-awareness.
Yes.
Yes.
And a lot of hard work and determination. I got to read this comment. It says, "Hi, Dad. It's Tristan. I'm proud of you. Thanks for being my dad. I love you."
It's my buddy.
I didn't want to not just read it because it popped up. I was like, oh, I want to read that. All right. So, what would you say to someone out there, somebody out there who's still struggling with addiction right now? Any positive advice that you would give them?
Take a chance on yourself and reach out to a treatment center and try something different. You know,
Yeah, the worst
try
that's going to
something
happen is
different.
it won't work.
Yeah.
Try something different. I like that. Yeah, try something
Right.
different.
Well, you got to lose.
You don't have nothing to lose. You done lost it all, right?
I think I can speak for myself and probably you two too. Like
Yep.
that's when something started changing for you guys too. Like, you know, like and I didn't want it, bro. I was pissed.
Yeah.
None of us wanted it. We were just going because maybe we needed a place to sleep. I went just because they had me in handcuffs and
Yeah.
Walsh talked me into it. You know what I mean? God rest his soul. But I know that he would still be proud of the person that I am today. So
I miss that, man.
me too, and I'm very, very thankful that I let him talk me into, making that decision for myself and trying something different, like you
Yeah.
said, because
For
I
sure.
wouldn't be the person that I was today if I didn't.
Like another thing that I learned, like when I decided to go to transitional and not go home, right?
Yeah.
Like I looked at my whole disaster of a life before recovery and during recovery, and I said, what the hell do I need to do to get out on my own
Mm.
so I never have to go home again? Because if I go home, I'm dead, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, whether the drugs take me out or I take myself out, it's coming.
Yeah.
You know, like, and like that's how I looked at things, and that was changing up here. Like that was changing. So, I went to transitional and got a job. I started working. I started saving money, and I started building something. And then I met my wife, and like truly the most amazing relationship I've ever had. Like the things we've done, the things we built. Like when we met, like her older kids didn't want nothing to do with us. Today we have the 20-year-old living with us, 13-year-old living with us, and our 4-year-old living with us.
Yeah.
And
It's truly
stories like
amazing.
that is going to give somebody hope. You know what I mean?
Like,
You're about to bring me to tears.
you know,
I feel that in my soul.
like, and when we first started, there was like days she'd go to Thanksgiving, Christmas, come home bawling, you
Yeah.
know, like
It's
ready
hard.
to give up. And I'm like, we just got to keep showing up, suiting up, showing them that there's something different going on here, you know? And, like,
Mm.
it takes time, it takes a lot of patience, a lot of grace with yourself and with
Yeah.
others. But, like, just getting up and doing the next right thing and showing them that we've, changed and that we're different speaks volumes, man. And like seriously, like the relationship I have with her, she's not only my best friend, but she's my soulmate.
Yeah.
And like I know like I wouldn't change that for the world, and it just keeps getting better. It's like fine wine, it just gets better with age, you know? Like
Yeah, dude.
you know?
Yeah. Oh. I thought we had an amazing love story.
You know?
Oh man, you almost had me in tears over here, Sean.
I almost have myself in tears. You know, I'm choking them back.
I hope that somebody is watching this and that you have inspired probably so many, but I hope that somebody takes away something from this that encourages them to want to better their life and not be you, but want what you have, like that peace and that serenity and that happiness and just that pure joy in your face. Um,
Oh,
and love when you talk about, your family and your wife. I hope somebody takes that away and they're like, I want what he has. I hope that the inspiration that's come from your story truly picks somebody up and lifts them on the right direction. Sean
Jen,
had his work cut out. Oh, go ahead.
Jen says Sean had his work cut out for him with me.
Yeah.
I did, bro. I did. You know, she bro-
Oh,
she broke up. She broke up with me like every 3 days at sober living, bro.
every
Every
three.
3 days. Yeah, she was running. She was running. I was like, I had to keep telling her like, I'm faster than you. I'm faster than you, bro.
I want to keep catching you. I want to
Like,
keep catching you.
we ain't doing
Oh,
this. I'm faster than you. You know, but like where we had a great relationship starting out, like truly amazing when it started out, and now like there's nobody else, man. Never will be. Like, you
feel
know,
that.
Yeah.
I said, yeah.
and I had a different mindset coming in. Like, wasn't the herder and like uh wasn't the user. Wasn't nothing like that. Like uh that changed. Like my first thought was with her wasn't, oh, I want to sleep with her, because that was my first thought before with women, right?
Yeah.
With her was I want to get to know her. I want to see what makes her tick,
Mm.
and that was something totally new to me. Like I never had that experience before, and we started off pretty slow, and for both our past lives, and we talk every day on that front porch, every night on that front porch, and we built something amazing. And now where we're at, like it's always been good, but like now it's just so much better. Like uh, the communication, the love, the way we talk to each other, the way we treat each other, the way we treat ourselves. Uh, like I can't wait to see what the future brings.
Mm.
In recovery and in life and love, and even employment opportunities. Like my future's bright.
It is.
You
That's it's so funny that you said that because my last question for you is what gives you hope for the future now?
All of that, so much more. Like,
You said it. You
like
said
all of
it.
that. Life is good today. Life is truly good today. Now there is some tough moments, some tough situations, but like when you got two people who has persevered as much as me and her has together, and we're on the same page and we're working together, and all that, you can't stop us, you know now there's things that come up that pop up, but like i'll look at her I'll look at her and say, babe, I'm your teammate. Like, I'm your teammate. I'm on your side. What needs to be done, let's go do it. Like, and she does the same for me, you know, and
Yeah,
and like I feel like our future is really bright. Uh, I feel like we're really strong in our recovery, and I feel like our family's really strong, and employment's pretty good, And I can't wait to see what the next 5 or 6 years of sobriety brings us, you know, and then the next 6, and then the next 6, and then the next 6, you know. Well,
Maybe grandparents.
you know, one of these days, not no time soon.
Yeah.
No time soon. You know,
You,
slow
I
and
mean, you
steady.
just kept turning the page, you know what I mean? You were going chapter to chapter, so, so well, maybe
Slow and steady.
yeah.
You know? So,
It's kind of crazy to even fathom that it's been 6 years, 7
Yeah,
years.
yeah, yeah. It's hey, just keep getting strong. I'm gonna end it with a quote and tell you all about the. We appreciate you, Sean. Your story is absolutely amazing. You're, a great person, beautiful person inside and out. You and your wife. Um, I met you in recovery. I met you, because you were in transition with my brother, with Matt. You know what I mean? The person I know is an amazing person. So keep being amazing. Don't ever stop being amazing. You or Jim, either one of you, stop being amazing. But I'm going to give you guys this quote. 6 years sober, proof that even the deepest darkness can't stop a soul determined to rise.
no, that's right.
Yeah,
I know that's right. Guys, if you ever want me on to talk some more,
absolutely.
no, we didn't touch on all your questions. I don't feel like.
Okay. No, we appreciate you for
So,
sharing. You know what I
uh,
mean? Coming on
I'll
talking
be
to us.
I'll be on to talk anytime you guys want me. You know that. You know.
Yeah.
I appreciate you both. I love you both. I miss you. You know.
We love you too.
You
Yeah,
know.
we got planned dinner, man.
A
We gotta do
dinner.
something.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll make that happen. You know. Maybe I'll cook some stuff up. You know.
You cook, she cooks.
What me and you cook?
We'll cook, bro. You know. Have us a little picnic or
Yeah.
something. You know.
Oh,
We appreciate you, Sean. But yeah, anytime you want to, if you ever want to come on or segment or something, just let us know.
Yeah.
We do this every Monday and Wednesday. And this Wednesday, we have a special guest. We have Zach Cornett coming on Wednesday to
You'll hold
share
it down.
his story from the needle to, what was it, Grace? What was it? How did I word that? From grace or from the needle to grace, if I could get it out. But he'll be on
slow
Wednesday.
down, Tonto.
Tonto, calm down, spit it out. Yeah. But he'll be on Wednesday to share his story. And Sean, once again, thank you. Thanks to everybody who commented and showed Sean some love. We appreciate you guys. Go like and share our page
I will.
on
Bro,
Definitely
Facebook.
will.
I've been looking forward to this for ever since you agreed to do it. I was like, man, that's my dude. I love that dude, man.
He's
That
been
goes
waiting for
both
this.
ways.
Big meat.
Putting in that work, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Keep being you, Big Mooch. It's gonna stick out with me now. Every time I see him, I'm like, Big Mooch.
If you guys ever want me back on to go into some deeper stuff or anything, just let me know. I'll always be there to help.
Shit, bro. Let me get my boots on. We'll get in right now, buddy.
Damn it, man, I'm silly. Me.
But
We
yeah,
appreciate you for coming on and being sick. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah, you're
when
strong, man, bro.
when you guys add this to your page, I'm definitely gonna share it to mine. So
Okay.
I'm trying to get some of my people to share it, get the word out there, get you guys some more viewers and stuff like that. Get this thing rolling. You know.
All right, we appreciate you. We also have a YouTube page that I put it on, a Facebook page, not only just our Facebook page. We have to have 100 followers on the actual page that I started for it before we can start going live on there.
Okay.
So we need followers.
Oh yeah, we'll get you there.
Thank you, Sean. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you guys.
Love you, brother.
All right,
Love you
join us
guys too.
Wednesdays, guys.
All right. Bye bye. Love you.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye. Okay, bye. Slow down, Tonto, he said. Bye, guys.